Hello! It is... Oh. It is the sound of Jen almost sliding off the couch. You alright, Chief? So someone's meowing for food. Someone just had food though, didn't you? I like how he goes quiet when I turn the camera on, he's camera shy. So yeah, it is another weekly vlog. It is Friday, and what are we doing this weekend? Gemma's got the whole weekend off, as previously pointed out. So we'll probably be... Maybe we'll go for a walk actually. I don't know, we'll see what we feel like tomorrow. She's actually gone to a friend's garden tonight. We're going to sit in the garden, have a glass of wine to celebrate. Because they'd normally go to Ladies' Day today. Obviously they couldn't do that because she was being held by behind closed doors. So they're going to sit in the garden and have a nice glass of wine. As for me, I'm going to play some video games with friends online. Have a nice relax, sit down and await the phone call to go and pick her up in a little bit. So I don't know if she'll be on the vlog tonight because when she gets back she'll be stinking of wine and drunk. No, she won't be that bad at all. But yeah, tomorrow we're looking at maybe going out for a little walk or something. We'll see what the weather's like, maybe spend some time in the garden. It's not going to be super warm, but we can get blankets or something like that. To Gemma about the blankets the other week. So what else has happened since last weekly vlog? Not a lot, because I only finished it last night. So I showed you all the stuff I had to show. Another record did turn up. The latest Godspeed You Black Emperor album turned up. Really nice record. It's a 12-inch LP and a 10-inch single. I'd show you, but it's not a fancy one. It's not fancy colours, but it's nice thick quality vinyl. Other than that, not a huge amount been going on. I did contemplate buying the new camera, which we've got the money aside. We set it aside for. So a mixture of vouchers and YouTube revenue and some of our own money. Because this one is, all the grips will come off it now. The dirt on the lens isn't so bad since I last cleaned it, but the IS starts to flicker when like you zoom in or zoom out. Sometimes it'll like the camera will just jerk. So we've been looking at getting a Sony ZV-1. Obviously, if we do that, we also then need to get new batteries and a new, well, actually I think that'll be about it, to be honest, a charger. Because it doesn't come with a charger unlike the Canon. But I've heard good things about it. We were going to go for the Mark III, the G7X Mark III, but the focus issues seem to remain according to quite a lot of people, and we watched quite a lot of footage of direct comparisons, and the Sony just edged it out in our opinion. So, I mean, the nice thing about the G7X Mark III would have been, I think you can use the same batteries as we can use in this one, which would have saved us some money, but there we go. But I haven't actually ordered it yet anyway, so there's time for us to change that decision. I do mention this sometimes, frequently, and like cover the fact that the weekly vlog's still going on and that, and say thank you. And I do have to continue to say thank you that we're getting like 500 views a week on these pretty much in and out now. So that's like 500 people are actually sitting down to watch me wander around a house that looks like a bomb's hit it, drinking beer and eating food, and I think that's really sweet that people really like to watch the vlog. So I mean, again, I know I've said it before and I don't want to get too sloppy, but I really want to thank you for that, because it's been like something to keep us going over the last 12 months, and we've no intentions of stopping. We'll continue as long as we can. And you know, there'll be weeks when we don't do them, or there'll be weeks when we do more than one, but we'll try and get something out as regular as we can. And you might have noticed that, I'm just looking in the fridge because I'm thinking about me dinner, by the way. You might have noticed that we did the first of the 2015 trip rewatches just the other day. We really enjoyed doing that, so we'll probably carry on doing some more. We've got 2 so far, we've done 2, and we stopped at 2 because I realised there was audio problems. So at some point, I'm not sure that they're going to come out every week religiously, because we need to sit down and record them, and we don't always get time or the inclination to do that. It's just getting all the camera equipment together. I'm rubbish at it, to be honest. But we will do them all. It just might take us a little bit longer, so it won't be that there'll be one every week. It'll be like a bonus video when we've got them. I'm hoping that when we do sit down to do them, we'll stockpile them. We'll do like 2 or 3 maybe. Depending on how much Jem complains about the headphones in her ears. Anyway, I'm missing some games, so I'll see you later. Gemma's home. Gemma's been home all morning. Did you have a nice evening last night?
I did, it was lovely.
Yeah, good. Cold in the garden?
Cold. Cold, lovely.
Yeah, the weather's not been great for it, has it?
No.
Hang on a minute, let me just stop something. So what's the plan?
You're making me a coffee.
Okay.
That's the plan. Are we going to do barbecue?
Yeah.
It's still up for barbecue now.
And exciting things. 2 exciting things.
2?
One, Gemma got me a new phone case with gin on it. Isn't that cute? Also, new vlogging camera time. I just ordered a new vlogging camera. I've been after
When's that coming?
tonight.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Amazon said we can have it to you by today, so I was like, sure, fine, whatever. I just saw that there was an offer on Amazon with the Sony, the ZV-1 that I've been looking at for a while, and the handle that it comes with, which is like a Bluetooth handle, you can control the camera. If you bought the camera, you got the handle for like less than half price, so
excellent.
I bought that. Yeah. Anyway, coffee time. That wasn't me. That was Gemma. No, it was the sink. We got the washing on. The sink likes to gurgle when the washing's on. Yeah, so the camera's arriving tonight. So we'll probably try and get some use out of that at the weekend as well. Maybe do some comparisons on this video. I'm not interested in making a video of its own just for that now, because there's lots of them out there. Lovely and sunny outside, so maybe we go out for a little walk later. We'll see what happens. And I just need to see when they're going to deliver this camera. If not today, we can go for a walk tomorrow, although the weather's not supposed to be as nice tomorrow. We're watching a bit of Proper People, some nice Urbex, and as you can see there's a large box on the way and it's clearly not Lego. Hang on, it clearly is Lego, it's clearly not the camera I ordered.
It's clearly not Lego because it's in a bloody box and no one can see it.
And there's the projector.
Okay, well if you've ordered Lego regularly, you'll know that's what a Lego box looks like that's been dispatched from Lego themselves. Anyway, I'm going to open it. It's the space shuttle. This wasn't supposed to come until Monday, so it feels like all of the things are being unboxed today. I should probably put it the right way up, shouldn't I? There we go. This was on the launch pad when we first went to NASA, wasn't it? To Kennedy Space Center. It was supposed to be taken off a couple of days after we left, and it ended up being delayed to like 3 months later. So we do have a little bit of history with Discovery, which is nice. And there's one for you to build as well.
Aww, and then it's the chip.
Cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the biggest free gift I've ever had from Lego, but it'll do. Yeah. I haven't even started and Gemma's finished the chick already. With the year of the ox. Also, how cute is he on that scratching pad? He comes along and sits on it. That's his little chill out spot now. Well, that's the barbecue cleaned over fashion. We left it out and the cover came off and it looks like it got a bit of rust to it. It'll be fine for cooking on though. These aren't looking great to be honest. Whether we don't cook on these are just where the coals sit. I did pressure wash all this, but the paint's all burnt off all now, so they've rusted through. Just going to give this a dry, get the coals on. We probably won't be spending much time outside because it's cold, but we'll cook some dinner on here. I am thinking of getting one of those gas ones that we could probably put away in some storage or something. That'd be quite nice. Maybe more of a year-round type thing as well that we can use in the winter to cook steaks on and things. Oh, hurry up and get warm, I'm freezing. We use these super easy bags to cook with when we can. We actually ran out of them last year and couldn't easily get hold of them again, but we did a trip to B&Q the other day and they had them on offer, so I got 4 more. We'll only use this one side. I think that side probably needs more cleaning beforehand. But yeah, we don't cook on any of that surface and it'll be covered in coals in a few minutes time. Normally we stand clear of the barbecue. Today we're like huddled round it for warmth. Oh. So this year I've used a combination of 3D printing and a variant of No More Nails called Sticks Like that's it's an exterior version of that even. So I've just stuck the hooks to the walls so they're not permanent and they don't damage the bricks. We can just knock them off whenever we need to. So I'm just going to fit some more now. We're going to put them on the fence posts. So I really didn't want to start drilling fence posts because I don't even think they belong to us, but if I put a hook up there that can be very easily taken down. But yeah, let's use a caulk gun to put it up, and I've got I think 5 more hooks to put up, so probably get 4 of them up here, And apparently this glue stuff can hold up to 300 kilos. And yeah, I can't break that off, not obviously without putting any effort into it anyway. I did one here as well, but there's one I put up that's out of the way of the silicone gun. Had a little bit of dry, so there's a dry spot there, but never mind. And there's the others that are semi-level, as level as they need to be for us. The slight issue with this plastic is it softens, doesn't melt, it softens at 50 degrees C, which doesn't sound, you know, it sounds like quite a bit, and obviously on a normal summer's day around here it's like 30 tops. But because it's black, it might suck in more heat, we might start to see them soften up a bit and drop down. I do have another plastic though that goes up to much higher, I don't know how much. The only problem being is it's blue, but we could put that up if these start to melt. It's looking good. Yum yum.
There's a very ominous cloud coming over.
Yeah, we won't be staying outside because the weather ain't the best. Blimey. That's a lot of food now, isn't it?
I know.
And put some chips and salad together as well. So we can probably not eat all of this at once. We'll eat it over the course of the night, I think, because it's quite early still yet, isn't it?
It is.
It's 7 o'clock nearly. It's almost beer o'clock. Although I've just noticed on this clock it's apparently only 20 to 4. And I think that'll be enough for now. We can have that for supper. We've also got a beer to try. It's Top Rope's WrestleMania beer because it's WrestleMania weekend, I think. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about it as well.
And I did try this last night and it was really nice. I'll show you in a bit as well because we'll probably be drinking this tonight.
Oh, did you show your glass?
Oh yeah, I got a glass as well. There's a glass. Top Rope Brewery glass. You ordered 2 Crowlers of Top Rope of WrestleMania, you got a glass for free from Dead Crafty. So I thought, yeah, I've been wanting that WrestleMania beer for a while, so I'm quite happy with that one. Here we go, honey. A nice beer to go with your tea. That is the IPA one, the pub IPA one from Greater Good Brew. I don't know what they're called. From the Pinter. Yeah, the one that I brewed. Actually, there's an update on that. Yeah, last week I said they were having some trouble getting stock out. Turns out that they emailed me on Thursday and said, yeah, there's been a bit of a delay with making the fresh press, which is, you know, the canisters that the beer comes in. And it would be dispatched on the 13th, so next week. And then on Friday they dispatched it. So, can't argue with that. I've just found the tag for today. Public House IPA is today's. It's 4.2% and it is easygoing, deep, malty and hoppy. A hop-forward beer with a strong burst of piney, resinous and earthy characters. A seriously drinkable ale. Yeah, I had about 3 half-pint glasses of it. Nearly pint glasses of it last night. It's very drinkable. It's very pleasant. And Jen seems to think so too. Camera turned up. I'm going to open it one-handed, maybe. Or Gemma might be able to help. This is where I slice my fingers open when it starts.
The camera's far too close. I can't see if you're in focus or not.
You will. Or just slice the camera in half. Made for vlogging.
That just says made for ogging, what we can say.
Made for
yeah, made for ogging.
Made for logging.
Made for logging, yeah.
On the wood.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Yeah, so we got the camera. I'm just distracting from Gemma singing though. So we'll look at that in a minute. And we also got Fandle for camera.
Fandle.
So this is like a Pixie, the little tripods that a lot of vloggers use, but it's also got buttons on it so you can control the camera, which is kind of cool.
Ooh.
Am I in shot?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, you get a 1 year extended warranty.
Ooh.
Is that 1 year over the top of the original 1 year warranty that you get? Or is that a 1 year, just like standard 1 year warranty? I probably should have got the accident coverage and all that stuff, shouldn't I? But I didn't get that for the G7X. I said I was going to. And then, oh no, I did for the first year. It was like...
You'll probably buy it separately from somebody.
Yeah, and by the time I got to the second year, it was like, well, to be honest, we've had a year's use out of it now. If it breaks, I'll fix it. And it's 4 years old and it's still being used. We have lots of instructions. Cameras, you still get thick instruction manuals.
So in all different languages, that's why.
digital camera. Digitals. Why did I pick that one? I can't even read that. It's Hungarian apparently. Okay. There is not much in the box because you don't get a charger with this one, which is disappointing. There it
Seems
is.
to be the norm for them all now, though, doesn't it?
There's our new digital camera.
Well, this one's stopped working now. No, not really.
And you get a fold-out screen, but it doesn't fold up at the top, which is good because the microphone thing gets covered. This also has a thing to stick on the top, because what we have like a fluffy thing on the top of the camera. So when you go to Florida, basically every single cast member asks you why your camera's got a mustache. And that's the reason why, is to just so that cast members will ask you.
It's a wind
Oh yeah, it's
blocker.
the wind cover. But this one actually comes with one out of the box that you can stick on the.
That's a big one, isn't it?
They call them dead cats, I think. And also it comes with a charging cable, which is the micro USB style, and not USB-C, which is weird. The end of the camera only came out last year. And of course you get, it's falling right underneath the box, a battery. Only one battery. And the battery charges in the camera, which is, you know, common sense. What I will be doing between now and hopefully Thursday is getting a third-party aftermarket USB charger that we can plug into the floor. There we go. It's on.
Very good.
So we'll set this up now and we'll do some direct comparisons. I'm going to give it a charge as well. And I've just... it takes a little longer than that to turn on. That's one thing I noticed straight away. See? Pressing the button. Oh, actually it came on straight away.
Need a liar out
Never
here.
mind. But yeah, I'll get that set up and we'll come back. The other thing as well, I'll open this while we're here. It's a full unboxing. Is this thing here. So this is like a dual purpose, fold the legs out. It's a tripod. Fold them back in again. It's a grip. And on the back of it there you can see it's got the buttons. So you pair this with your camera and you can do your vlogging direct, and you can press the record button instead of having to reach around the back of the camera. Which I think would be quite useful actually.
Yeah.
And bearing in mind, I was only an hour out of whether to buy this, but the price today was a good deal.
It was,
so,
yeah.
So I was thinking I might just pick one up second hand, but it was cheap to buy.
It was less than half price, wasn't it, with the deal today?
You can see voice audio on the screen as well, so you know if you're blowing out the audio. That's kind of cool. So you're on the new camera now, and we're going to try the Crow. Let me know what you think. We've been watching, what's this, Gem?
212, thanks for everything.
Yep.
Julie Newmore.
I think of you as an angel.
I'm just... The new camera focus is a lot quicker than the old one, so we'll just play about with that. Excuse me. So this is the Resel Mania. It smells very, very fruity. It's really nice actually. Very piney, fresh.
It is, probably.
Cheers. I can see. I know I have to get used to the fact that the lens is there, the screen's there. So if I have to look into the lens and not the screen, because with the G7X I was looking at the screen.
Look into the lens, around the lens, go into the lens.
So you'll just have to get used to me looking that way, because I'm never going to remember to look at you. I'll just be looking past you.
Like an ignorant fudger.
I beg your pardon. That was the lamp going off because of the timer. That wasn't me weird camera or something. Start in the morning with some bacon and pancakes. I'm watching Expedition Theme Park talking about the not very far ghost town apparently. Interesting. I'm already looking at that screen.
Oh no.
Since we, well, I've been getting fat. We're going to go and do some exercise. I'm going to have a little wander into town actually. Don't know what it's going to be like. It might be busy because I'm thinking it might be busy because a lot of people will be preparing to open shops tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just going to park up on a pay display and have a little walk around the docks and get some fresh air. And also we're going to try out the new camera. Ooh, exciting! And then later on I'll do some comparisons between the new and the old one for the real nerds. We are in town and we've parked near the flyovers. Well, where they were. There used to be a road that went from here up over to there where those fences are, and they were found to be unsafe, so they took them down. And it's really opened this area of town out, hasn't it? Yeah. I've noticed a problem with this camera, by the way.
Oh.
I have polarising lenses in my glasses and I can't see the screen.
Oh no!
So I have to set the glasses off to film, so I'll just have to remember not to wear polarising lenses when we're filming.
Yeah.
Gemma specifically wanted to come past this way so she could see Dead Crafty, because we haven't been there for ages, although we do have some beers from there from this weekend. They're opening up actually here. They're going to have a little terraced area, so it will be open tomorrow. And you can come and get drinks, or you can book later in the day. We also do have to watch out for the scooters, which are currently in trial in this city.
It's a new thing to do, isn't it? Because
yeah, to
town's
rent
so
the
quiet.
scooters.
Rent the scooter.
I could actually rent one because I've got a driver's license, but you wouldn't be allowed to, would you? Nice to take some notes of places that we can visit when lockdown ends. There's that place, there's a tap and grill there, isn't it?
It's called the Tap and Grind, actually.
Tap and Grind, sorry.
I'm hoping they do coffee too.
Yeah, I think we do, you know. I've read about it because I follow on Skyscraper Cities the updates of all like the restaurants and bars that are opening. So it's worth doing if your city has a forum on there. Another location that was being used to film in the other day.
It was that end. This
Yeah,
end
they had
here.
it kitted out like a big old-fashioned Odeon cinema, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's amazing how they, I don't know, but it's amazing how much it looked on the photos compared to what it looks like now. And I think that's one of the tunnel ventilation shafts.
Using, like that area, because you could still see Music Notes and
Yeah.
Natterjack next to it.
Music Notes has closed down, unfortunately.
Yeah. But that's
I think the guy retired, I'm not sure. And we're heading towards Liverpool 1 now. Yeah, before we get to town, this is a restaurant Gemma wants to try at some time called 6 by Nico. And they do like 6 small courses to a theme each time, and it's like it's a little. Yeah.
But they've been doing home deliveries.
Passa tra 10 minuti, un quarto d'ora che te lo prego un volo.
Yeah, so unfortunately, because I'm an awkward eater, I'm like, every time you look at the menu, there's something on there I want to eat.
You're not really a food person.
No, I'm not. Still a couple of tourists for Matthew Street, the Beatles fans.
On a Monday.
On a Sunday, it's absolutely dead there now.
Can't hear any karaoke.
Yeah.
I've not been into the footy centre for over a year.
No.
That's how scary this is.
And the last time I came in was when I went to that beer market. And I came and actually walked through town anyway.
Was that December time?
October, November, I think. Very quiet time, but we can still hear a busker. I'm just wandering through to L1. Hopefully the last time it looks like this down here. So, if you've watched the vlogs before, the Lego store's just up here on the right, and the Disney store too. Just spotted our first queue, didn't we?
Yeah, for the bubble tea place.
Yeah, and people queuing for Mubu tea. I'll give it a miss. The thing that did occur to me is that there's a Lego set that went out of production during lockdown that they might still have stock of. So I'm almost tempted to pop down and see if I can get it. Got a Porsche in the window. Yeah. Oh, that Winnie the Pooh set's awesome, isn't it? Again, nowhere to put it, but it is awesome. Surprised the shuttle's not in here. We see, and it's a pity the lights, or the shuttle's on the shelf. But it's a pity the lights are off, so I can't see the modulars. So kind of one of the reasons we've come to town now is so that we can avoid the busyness of town in the next few weeks. So it probably won't be somewhere we're coming back to in a rush, to be honest. Joking aside about the Lego stuff. Yeah, it just looks like it does normally. There you go, heading down towards the docks. A little bit busy around here. It's
a nice place to walk.
Yeah, it's a nice place, yeah.
And it's in the sun.
People getting fresh air, like us. We're walking down by the docks now. We found a nice little quiet route to take.
So got the Christmas techies up.
Oh yeah. We went in there once, didn't we? On the when we came down to see the.
Now again.
It has, yeah. When we came down to see the Giants, we had food there,
Sports bar now.
and now it's a sports bar. There's a lot of skaters and roller skates
Nice
and
little flat
BMXs
there,
around here. It's nice. People getting a bit of exercise. And there's the Museum of Liverpool.
And the ferry just.
Yeah, you just had the ferry in the distance, yeah. I think there's been public consultation on what they're going to do with this bit to make it a bit more usable.
Touristy.
Well, usable really. Because at the minute there's quite a lot of the area is just fenced off that you can't get to.
Yeah.
Because I mean this area would be great with like loads of benches and stuff outside for about 2 days of the year.
But
And then the
that's
rest of
exhibition centre that we're there, isn't
Yeah.
it? So.
the rest it'd be like too cold to do anything
Well,
with.
to be fair, that bar normally has all seats outside.
Yeah, I bet they
doesn't
will
it?
do tomorrow.
And
Come
Bracco
tomorrow.
has benches
Yeah.
outside as well.
Bracco.
Does that say Bracco?
It's Brasco, isn't it?
Oh, it's Bracco. Yeah.
Bracco lunch. I was wandering around past the Superland bananas.
Smell donuts or
Donuts.
waffles or something.
There's a load of vans over there, so one of
Yeah.
them's probably serving up food. And there's your Superland bananas. We got a clown one. They're looking a little bit worn out down at the minute. There's a Superland banana. It's covered in Superland bananas. We got fish, and then we got Poppy's one. I like the fish as well. Some of these have aged better than others. And a nice look at the Liver building. And the ferry terminal. And just like the last time I came down here, I'm walking down the front of the museum. It's a nice place to walk on a nice day though. I don't feel like we could walk down here in the past.
No.
We can get a little bit further
A
now.
bit more information about stuff.
Yeah, let's have a nosy.
So small waffle.
Canning Graving Docks. 1765. Only need to be clean, returned and surveyed. Keel would rest on a row of keel blocks along the centre of the dock floor and water was drained up out of the dock.
I'll be back to scraping the barnacles off the ship was called graving.
I
That's why it's
see.
called graving.
And there's one of the Dazzle boats.
You pink in that one.
It does, it's faded in the sun.
Flies in.
We've got lots of propellers from various boats. Ships, boats. Boats are smaller, ships are bigger, right?
There you go. The stomach and the port explores the motion of the body as a fluid.
I see.
Also the biennial.
Stacked heads, cast bronze with black patina. Oh, so it's this?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a lot of bin liners wrapped in. It's interesting. Give it that.
Modern art.
I'm more kind of interested in these, to be honest myself. There's no signs for these ones though. There's a Lusitania one as we came in. I think we've filmed that one before though. I'll film that on the way out. A big crane. There's some more machinery down there we can't actually go to at the minute. I'm assuming the shipping container is not historical. No historical significance there. There's Gemma looking at the art.
You're laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you. Yet. So that
I quite like it.
propeller there is the Lusitania's propeller. And there's that Lusitania propeller from 1909. Well, 4 from passenger liner RMS Lusitania sailed between Liverpool and New York until she was torpedoed by the German submarine U-20 on 7th May 1915 with a loss of 1,191 lives.
She was the fastest for crossing the Atlantic back in the day.
Wow,
She could do it in 4.5 days.
that's actually quite impressive. I mean,
Back in the day. Back in the day.
I wonder how long it takes now. On like the Disney Magic or something, how long that takes to get across.
It's not because
And this is for the horses lost in the World War.
It's for all animals, isn't
For
it?
all animals, yes,
All
actually.
working
But
animals.
it's for all working animals. But when we have Remembrance Sunday, they
Yeah,
do
they
put
put
purple poppies on this one.
It's
That's
on
it.
there. But she's for all like the canal
Liverpool
horses.
Carter's Working Horse Monument. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. There.
For all the haulage horses.
You like this one, don't you?
I do.
So this is the Liverpool Mountain, which I think we've vlogged before, but one thing I didn't know is apparently there's an earlier iteration of it in Miami. Quite interesting.
Waffles.
You're waffle obsessed, you.
I can smell them now, like really strong, but oh, pigeons didn't know.
Oh, no, I'm not filming that. I'll get banned on YouTube. Dirty pigeons. Yeah. And this is what's left of the Liverpool wheel. It's basically the Liverpool legs. Apparently, it's supposed to be being undergoing maintenance.
Well, the cars are.
But no one
also
seems to know. So we'll see what happens with that. Not that we ever went on it, to be honest, but there it is. Maybe they could turn it into a big swing, a pirate ship. The Liverpool pirate ship, that would be much better. And this is the arena. The M&S Bank Arena. It's no longer the Echo Arena.
It'll always be the Echo Arena.
Should just take all of the sponsorship and just call it the Liverpool Arena. Something like that. Oh look, there are bits of it here.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like when you take apart like something at home, when you put it back together there's a load of spare bits that you don't know what they're
Well,
for?
you would hope not.
Or you lose a bolt and have to put some, what's the names in, zip ties to hold it all together. Seems like a lifetime ago that we walked down here after being to the Comic Con, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, there was the Star Wars.
Oh yeah, we came to the Star Wars
with live orchestra.
live orchestra, yeah.
A New Hope with live orchestra.
At a distant Liverpool Cathedral over there. One of them. The other one is up there somewhere as well.
So you see the top of it.
Oh yeah, just over the back of the trees and houses, buildings. We're heading back into town. Seems like there's a lot of street art been gone up in Liverpool since in the last 12 months or so. Let me just find this one.
Just nice and colourful.
It is very colourful.
By Jessica Slack Studios.
Jessica Slack Studios. That's cool. It does really brighten the place up though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when it's like a nondescript brick wall. Well, heading back towards the car now. We've had a nice walk. It's a nice big figure 8 walk round town.
Yeah.
Or round this part of town at the very least.
He said it's too easy.
Yeah, it is a little bit on the easy side, isn't it? Oh, okay. That makes it more sense, I suppose. Oh, Liverpool has a jolly wee now. Apparently there's queues outside of this place the day it opened. And there's the world famous lobster pot. Famous for fantastic salt and pepper chicken wings after you've had many, many beers. And only after you've had many, many beers. The Met Quarter here is getting a food market, by the way, as well. You want to go that way? Head up to Matthew Street, because it's probably the last time we'll get a chance to come up here when it's quiet for quite some time. Hopefully forever. Hopefully it'll remain busy and lots of tourists and everyone having fun. If you do fancy a beer up on Matthew Street, I recommend this one, the White Star. It's one that you like to go to, isn't it, occasionally? But yeah, it's very small. It's got some nice real ales on. And there's your Beatles shop. One of them. And on a Saturday night, that Reminisce is very, 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 very busy, loud, normally.
It's like a 90s bar. And the grapes.
Yeah. And then up there's the Cavern Pub and Club, which would won't be going that way because our car's not that way. We're going this way. Nice thing about Liverpool is even like in the bits that have been modernised or things, if you just look up.
No, I've got that balcony up there.
Yeah. There's lots of history high up. It's See a lot of people just coming around with cameras just taking photos of bits of buildings.
Oh, good picture.
Yeah. Heading back to the car now. I used to go to this place when I lived in Liverpool to get some chips on my way home from a nightclub over the other side of town that was called the L2, which if you've been to Liverpool is now, is it the Carling or the O2 Academy? It's one of the academies, it's by the train station. It used to be the L2 owned by the Lomax. Have a nice walk then.
I did, yeah.
Well, the car's just over to the right, so we're going to go back home. Well, we're going to get the car and then decide from there, I think. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1. Editing this is going to be a pain in the bum. So this is just a bit of a comparison between the two cameras. I haven't actually looked at the footage recorded in town at all yet, so I don't know. I'm hoping it turned out because I have literally put it on full HD 60 frames, which is what we record it as standard. And this one's also on that setting. I like the light on the Sony one from the screen. I'm hoping that that comes across well on the actual video. It's a lot more subtle, whereas I think the Canon looks a little bit more harsh. It looks more natural on the Sony. The thing I'm struggling with most is looking at the screen instead of looking at the lens, which on the Canon, I'm looking above the lens and you don't notice it so much. But yeah, quite happy with it so far. It's about the same weight. Nothing to report there really. The only thing is knowing where the buttons are. I know off by heart where the buttons on the Canon are, because we've had it for 4 years. With this one I'm still learning, and at the minute I'm hand holding the camera, I don't have the handle attached, so I can't even look at the buttons to see. So you will see my eyes just drifting across there now because I keep looking. The focus on this is brilliant though, by the way, so I'll show you this. I don't have product mode turned on at the minute, but see, there you go, it goes quite quickly, and then back. But if I put product mode on, it's like more or less instantaneous when it zooms in, because it's like you showing off something you've found. So I've seen that demoed by other people, and that's pretty cool. So you know, when we used to be with the G7X and we'd be like covering our faces up to show you a pin badge, this camera has a setting that works with that, which is quite useful. So there we go, that is the Sony ZV-1 that we'll be using, all being well, for vlogging going forward. I can see this thing still getting some use though. It's still works perfectly, apart from the slight IS stutter issue that we have with it. So yeah, although we said that about the last camera and then never used it again. Continuing on a theme of eating from local places, well, local Liverpool places, Gemma ordered from a place called Ladle that does burgers and fancy stuff and York pudding wraps and stuff like that.
Vegetable rosti on it as well.
Yeah, so this is a chicken burger and a beef burger from them. Looks amazing, smells amazing too.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, Ladle. So we're going to have those. Not pictured there, we also ordered some, well, Gemma also ordered some poutine, which we've never tried, so that should be nice. That poutine looks amazing.
It's minted lamb. Poutine.
Looks fantastic. Also, someone's noses were eating.
And he's just had his tea upstairs.
He has, but he's like, there's always room for more tea. Did you enjoy that?
I did, it was lovely.
It was really nice, wasn't it? So we're going to relax the rest of the evening watching some Curiosity Incorporated, who's a Canadian guy who owns an antique show on YouTube. He's a nice guy, and the shop looks cool. Maybe one day we'll get out there and visit.
Yeah.
Bonus end of vlog footage. This is my new laptop tray. I've spent a lot of money this week. That's Sarah. And Gemma has treated us to some new LED lanterns for the garden. Is that Blackpool?
I didn't think they'd come on because they've not been out there long.
No, they look good, don't they? I think they actually had a bit of residual charge left in them from
They're quite bright, those mason
production.
jar ones, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really nice. It'll be
Yeah,
nice to
did a
get
big-
out there and enjoy it when the weather starts to improve, because it's still a little bit cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been nice in the sun today.
The sun's just...
Look at that.
Yeah. That's what I came out to, them doing this.
Yeah. I think this camera looks good at the night, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You can see it's also got a red LED on it, so you can see. And those are other lights. Those are the older ones from previous
The
years.
bees.
And also, I did actually mention that. Sorry,
A
honey.
little faster.
I did mention that I'd show you this, and hopefully you can see them faster. And if I come out here, it's suddenly got a lot brighter because of these LEDs. These are all motion sensitive. There we go. And it lights up the area, which actually gives us plenty of light out here. It's not warm, but it's not freezing. Those are the messengers. We were influenced by Tangled Up in Fun on those because they have some in their garden. These are solar powered, so hopefully they'll get enough light here. I'm still a bit worried that these hooks are going to come off the wall because they are literally just glued on. I have to say, we did get a comment about how people liked our style of the React series. We kind of pinched Sarah's style. So if you enjoyed ours, definitely watch Sarah's because it's much better quality than ours audio wise. Another thing I just wanted to put before we end this vlog, batteries for the camera turned up. There they are. We have 3 of them now. These are aftermarket ones, they're not Sony ones. They came with a charger as well. So we're going to enjoy some Easter chocolate because we've still got loads left.
We have.
And I think that's it for this week's vlog, don't you, Jem?
Yes!
We'll see you next week. Bye. Chocolate.